You never really look good with a frown on.
Oh, not now, please. My train of thought is in dark corners. It is hard to find a way.
Then just sing with me.
And how will that help?
A song, a dance can clear the mind. When you are happy in euphoria, you will see the light. It spells hope, my dear husband.
Euphoria. There is no time for that. Reality is where we live. And sometimes reality is not as beautiful as what we want. And that is why we have to make it what we want.
This your stubborn self was why my parents did not want me to marry you initially.
But they fell in love with my smile. And they thought, how can they let such a young, handsome man go just like that?
Handsome call. With your Gandhi glasses, all that is left for you now is to wear a white wrapper fighting justice.
Are you mocking my glasses?
How can I, my darling? They fit you perfectly.
I should have you know that those glasses were given to me by Queen Elizabeth herself, passed on from Shakespeare in his writing days. Those glasses, they are history.
If that makes you feel better, I believe you. Do you remember when you first saw me?
You know I don't like to remember that.
I had heard tales of the bold, eloquent Awolowo. And then I saw you. You couldn't even look me in the eyes.
That day, the sun was so bright behind.
That makes you feel better. But what I saw was genuine and true. I saw you because 7 minutes after, I was the one who was shy.
Oh yes, I remember that one very, very well.
You certainly will. That was when I knew dreams don't intimidate you. You intimidate it, no matter how big they are. You go for what you want and you get it.
I am smart. I am right. I am kind. Very nice. I'm intelligent. My work's excellent. Bold and prudent. But now I am afraid.
When has that ever stopped you?
Akintola, he is my better half in the party. He is the weight that balances my heaviness. But he is becoming a boil in the buttock. It is getting harder to sit.
Then maybe you should not sit. Sitting is for comfort. It is time to work.
You always have the right words.
I know. That is why I married you.
I feel something bad coming through. I can't explain it, but I feel it. And that is why I am very scared.
Close your eyes.
What do you want to do?
Just close it. Remember the sunlight. Remember the moon. Remember the sunrise. Sunset afternoon.
For poorer, good times and in bad times.
Remember the best of times is me. Remember me.
Remember the sunlight. Remember the moon. Remember the sunrise. Afternoon, oh yeah. Remember the ocean, the seas and the rivers, the valleys and fountains, the hills and the mountains. Remember the best of times with me.
remember the best of times is me. Remember me. Know that I will always be there. No matter what, I will stand by you. Your word is my word. Your truth is my truth. Your dreams are my dreams. So even when you are afraid, know that I will always be a thought away. I will always pray for you.
It is only days that come to an end at some point. Nature's seasons are forever. You only need to believe.
Thank you, Yaga. It is just so sad. He has done nothing wrong.
What about the children, Anna?
They are indoors. Why?
Just to be sure they are not part of the bargain.
Your words confuse me, yeah? They are deep. I am scared.
No need, Anna. You only need to believe.
What will happen to my love tied to his apron strings?
One who ensures love will see to it that your apron remains strong. So be assured, Anna, your husband will come back soon. The enemies will try, but at all times, but we all know that they will not succeed. It's a common knowledge.
There is no good government anywhere. But these our government has behaved badly. How do you arrest a man who has done nothing other than say his wish for his people?
You too, hear yourself. You know our politicians just took over from the white man, so they are still learning the ropes. So they will lock a lot of our people up, even our cultures. They will lock up just to feel powerful.
Power that leads to nowhere, sure.
Since they took you away, have you been able to see?
Yes. The children and I were with him before they took him on the way on the boat across the lagoon to Bejuleki, the forest where they kept him. When he couldn't bear to see us suffer anymore in that mosquitoes-infested area, he asked us to return home. The boat had left the shore. At first, Femi turned his back to look at us. Then he couldn't look at me eye for eye anymore. Far away in the waters, when the lagoon was almost rested, that the journey had been done to Bejuleki, when Femi himself had become a tiny dot on a boat in the water, he turned to look at me. Then he raised his hand, showing his usual two-finger victory sign. Then I left the shore feeling strong for him.
We thank them for their kind gesture, that they have allowed you to see and be with him. Wallahi, they have done well.
It is only the body they can kill. They cannot kill the spirit. And the spirit takes custody of the mind's secret. Eledumare creates everything very beautiful and wonderful. You may not know why Oba Eledumare created human beings in two and makes them one unit. I will tell you today. The woman and the man are the two sides of a coin. The occiput and the eye, the belly and the buttocks, the right hand and the left. One must stand in place for the other in times of trouble. The occiput takes custody of the eye's secret. And when the eye is weak, the occiput does the maneuver. So it is for the belly and the buttocks. When you cannot sit on your buttocks in times of trouble, you lay on your belly. That is why, at this critical time, Anna, Omodideolu, Aya Jeremiah Obafemi Awolowo, a woman must prove to be the man's true helpmate. Those who arrested the body and left the spirit hanging are asking you, his helpmate, to help carry the vision. It is time for your rising. Can you hear the sound of your calling today? It is time for the battle. As today, Yabura, the spirit in you is calling today. Have all the choice. Let your voice arise like the morning, arise like the queen. Be the politician that will help carry the vision for the people.
I received words earlier this morning.
Mama will join us. That's it. That's good news.
Mama, come on.
How is my husband doing?
He is fine.
How are you holding up?
Good. But it would be better if my husband and Shegun are here with me.
We know even the nights can be longest.
How was the meeting you went for?
Productive. And we have news.
Oh, hallelujah, my husband will be free?
Yes, he will. He will. Though it's a political settlement.
Political settlement.
What do you mean?
That is the question, Mama. That is the question. Mama, you see, when God is unraveling in destiny,
And I mean, from the frail eyes of our own frailty, and the matter is not different in this case.
What does that mean?
Good question. Chief, you might want to sit down for this now.
I am not sleeping with anybody to free my husband.
Far from me! We are foreign politicians. Whether from the north, south, east or west. Our eyes reflect our consciences. Our crop don't ask for favors to serve, Mama. Our lords, we are like sacrificial lambs. Lead the way and light it up for the future. Even though we are mere mortals with our own frailties, but we are doing our best, and history will judge us well. Sit down. If it is not something you could do, we will not suggest it to you.
Now you're making my heart beat faster than usual.
Papa, I think you should tell her.
Mama? Mama, the light of your husband's be released is beaming through a cracked wall. And you are the only one that can break that wall.
What is it?
Good question, Mama. Chief Awolowo has been released. But it will be approved if you beg government to release him.
I don't understand.
What he is saying is that you have to publicly beg for his release. That's all.
They want me to beg and apologize for something my husband did not do? My husband was falsely accused and sent to jail for 10 years. So what does that make me? A traitor to the man I shared my life with. A man must keep his promises. That is what our heritage teaches.
Oh, we know, but this is politics.
It is indeed.
It is a dirty game. And this like this will happen. But now we have an remedy. Just beg.
All right. At least give me some time to think about it. Maybe when the memory of my son's death wanes, I will be able to see the light again. Only maybe.
Okay, that's great. We will give you more time. But remember, the more time you take, the longer you stay in prison.
The valleys harbor death for every mountain. Remember, every time you climb high, the valley is your knee gate deep. This is where loneliness is quartered like a new bride. What is the use of a woman without her kingson, or her husband who has become her shadow? Is there some gods that this family has offended that we mistake it for humiliation from mortals? Or how do I explain the death of Shegun, who traveled down to contest his father's imprisonment but died in a motor accident? How? Yet I seek solace in the living. Remember the sunshine. Remember the moon. Remember the sunlight. Sunset afternoon. Oh, poor me. I remember the first time you wrote me a letter. The grammar in the lines say hello, Omoluwabi, special daughter. The words and the humor for my laughter. You wrote me some letters that will last me forever. Now I'm your letter. I'll stay with you forever.
I want to get the screen. I'm going to lose it.
From Monday to Friday, Saturday to Sunday, you wrote me some letters in my heart forever. Now I'm your letter. I'll stay with you forever. But Daddy is stubborn and set in his ways. My daughter, forget him. My father says he's never gentle, arrogant and rude. I want you to marry someone so good. Oh well. So after many suitors, travelers and doctors, bankers, contractors, my father said no. And then came professors from every profession, colors and stature, and finally my father said yes. And I married this go-go businessman. So our children, he's been a true father. Like a shepherd to the sheep, he would talk them to sleep. He would sing a lullaby as I watch by his side. Oh, he used to shine till you see. He would say, come here, excuse me, what did I miss? At the sight of my hips, I will push out my lips. But a man is to shine to give a kiss. Oh, my baby.
Answer. Hey, oh, no begging.
Ask my husband.
I have missed you so much.
Did I beat or touch you?
What will you do with the deed?
I will have all of them dealt with.
Thank you very much, my dear wife, for standing for me. Even the death of our son, Shegun, could not hold your strength. Some of us have fallen apart, even from ages past, just because the lizard crept into the slit of our walls that was left open. But you, my dear wife, you have covered my cracked wall. Were it not for you, how would I have been able to stay strong, even in darkness? Today, I share my crown. Today, I share my shadow. Today, my love, the moon shall come full circle for you, my jewel. You are my jewel of inestimable value.
What would I do without you?
I will always be there for you. Remember the sunlight Remember the moon. Remember the sunrise, sunset afternoon. Remember the oceans, the seas and the rivers, the valleys and fountains, the hills and the mountains. Remember the best of times is me. Welcome in sickness, welcome in sadness, for reason for horror, good times and in hard times. Remember the best of times is me.
The truth is virtue.